What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and welcome back to the channel, where today I'm covering 10 games that are very similar to Clash of Clans. If you are a Clash of Clans player, love Clash of Clans, love city builders, love attacking cities, you may like some of these 10. Some of them are great, and some of them are just straight up copies of Clash of Clans. And remember, guys, if you do play Clash of Clans, use code ECHO whenever you buy anything in the shop or any gems. It directly keeps me full-time right here on YouTube, so thank you. The first game on today's list is Dystopia Contest of Heroes. Dystonia reminds me of Clash of Clans, guys, because of how the gameplay looks. Of course, it's a futuristic look. It looks like you're in some type of an arena, and the gameplay is, although different, the same as you would expect in Clash of Clans. Now, when you go to the Google Play Store, there is no actual gameplay shown, but the images that you see will quickly remind you of a game that you know very well, one, of course, that we call Clash of Clans. Notice we do have some abilities and things that we can do inside of our heroes and our troops, but there you go. This screen right here giving you that feel that you're comfortable with, that feel that you love, that feel that is Clash of Clans, except for here, you have more of a futuristic look, a futuristic cover up of what Clash of Clans actually is. Some really cool weapons that look like they could be upgraded as well. This is actually one of the favorites on my list today, one that you should probably check out. This game is available on iOS and on Android, and probably on BlueStacks as well. Next up on today's list, brought to us by Space Ape, is Transformer Earth Wars. Now, this one comes with a really fancy trailer, and if you are a fan of those classic TV shows, those classic cartoons back in the 80s, you may want to play some of this Transformers game. Definitely having that Clash of Clans feel. You have a bunch of heroes that you probably remember from your childhood, building your own headquarters, as you could see, building your base, and then attacking bases that are your enemies. The game looks like a lot of fun, especially if you love Clash. And as we flick through these pictures here, guys, you have to say the artwork does look really good. It looks really nice, and then when we get to the base layouts, you're gonna have that feeling like I mentioned in the previous one. It gives you that Clash of Clans feel. You are going to be building bases, as you can see from this image right here. You are going to be attacking bases as well, and it's something that you're probably going to enjoy if you love Clash of Clans. Another one that I would suggest downloading if you just want to change something up or play another game in addition to Clash of Clans. You better not stop playing Clash, guys. These are just options in addition. Transformers Earth Wars also available on Android and iOS. And next up we have Clash of Zombies, which straight up took the word Clash from Clash of Clans. Moyu Games brings us zombies that are going to be attacking your village, and you can see this stuff happening right here in real time as they actually offer a little bit of gameplay, which is nice to see. Come and fight with your friends and deploy your troops against these monsters, and there you go. There's the scene, guys, that just gives you that Clash of Clans feel. I mean, what do you guys think? A Clash of Clans copy? And here it is. Build and defend your base, just like we're doing Clash. Zombie disaster outbreaks. Is that supposed to say outbreaks? You're going to be competing with others, and look at this, even a Thor-looking character in there. I have to say, I like that. Superheroes versus super monsters sounds like a lot of fun, and you could collect a whole bunch of heroes, so definitely a little bit of a different vibe to what we know of Clash of Clans, but clearly this game it was built upon the idea of Clash. This one doesn't excite me as the two previous ones, but it does look pretty good. I like the hero collection element of it, and it's available on Android and iOS, so if you want to give it a try, you can, because it's free. Next up is Plunder Pirates, and I have to tell you guys, I love the artwork here, very much like the artwork of the game Knighthood, which is a real-time strategy game. If you guys remember, I did put a video on that on the channel. This one looks like a lot of fun, a little bit different than Clash. Amazing artwork. Let's take a dive in. So as you can see, we have some really colorful artwork. I love that this is set on top of the water, and your city is actually built on small islands that you can create. Looks like you have a bunch of different heroes that you can use as well, and I'll tell you what, this looks exactly like Knighthood, being that it probably comes from the same people that developed Knighthood. and I do love that game. Notice you're going to be storming beaches, taking down structures that are being built by your opponents, and you're going to have to build your own as well. Plunder Pirates. And we have some artwork here as well, all in the weird vertical imagery, though. I'm not sure why they have it popped up that way, because it is a horizontal game. Oh, there we go. Build your private island, battle for players, discover secrets of the sea, or collect legendary pirates. I mean, I'm excited about this one. And most of the excitement I have comes from my love of knighthood, as well as the artwork from this game, available on Android and iOS. You should try it. You should. Next up is Sky Clash, another one straight up stealing the word Clash. Not that Clash of Clans owns it, but when you search for Clash, this game would pop up, and since it's similar, people may try it. Is that a strategy? Let's go look at the game. Pretty cool artwork here. The trailer looks pretty sweet. It's not going to give us much, but it looks like you are attacking from the air, at least at some portion of this. You're going to be fighting against Zorgs, and this one based in the sky. It looks like it's really some really fast gameplay as well. Build your own base, much like Clash of Clans, although this one does have a bit of its own spin. Fight other players. Yeah, this one's definitely hitting up the skies. And as we click through some of the images here of the game, it looks like the deployment is going to be very similar to Clash of Clans, with the heroes along the bottom. It looks like you're going to be building, and a lot of similar elements to Clash. I like the colors of the game, nice and bright. One thing though that I'm not a huge fan of is that it doesn't seem to be available on iOS. I don't know, maybe we should go check it out on my phone, but it looks like it's only available on Android. Next up is Era of War, and this is one that looks like quite the copy of Clash of Clans. Let me show you. I mean, just look at this home screen of the game. Does it remind you of Clash? And let's dive into the trailer, and oh my goodness, this sure does look like Clash of Clans. Let's look at these giants. They even sound like the giants from Clash of Clans. It's not being done in English here, so don't exactly know what they're saying, but it looks like it is a direct copy, just changing up the troops. Look at the barracks. Dragons as well. This is a Clash of Clans clone, which you may want to try. Oh, look at the archer. Same archer as Clash, but she got a haircut in this one. A wizard, but this wizard seems to be female. Very similar, though. This is a Thor-looking character, maybe like a king, maybe like the giant. Definitely not the giant, more like the king. And there we go, another screen that reminds me heavily of Clash of Clans. Can you say war screen in Clash? Era of War seems to be a pretty close copy of Clash of Clans. I probably wouldn't recommend playing this one because it's so similar to Clash. Why not just play Clash, which is obviously a better game. If you want to try it though, it's on Android and iOS. Go give it a shot, but I won't be. XWar Clash of Zombies. We have 4 left on the list, and this is one of them, and it looks like we have a little bit of a comic book feel to this one. I mean, look at that screen. Let's mix some comic books in. We got some Marvel and DC in there with Clash of Clans, and it looks like you have XWar. Kinda makes sense. X-Men, XWar. Let's watch the trailer. It's hell. Survival. All right, check this out. Definitely the Clash of Clans look. This is what you're gonna be used to from Clash. Zombies versus heroes, okay. Battle your way to glory, cool. Very similar to Clash yet again. Looking through these images, I will tell you that the hero implementation, the X-Men, we can say, being added to the game are what make this stand out. I mean, look at that war screen. Again, a pretty much copy of what we're doing over here in Clash of Clans, as well as the home screen. What makes this one cool is that it has those heroes. Because without those heroes, it would just be a knockoff bad version of Clash of Clans. You add a little bit of X in there and it makes it something better. Not the highest of my priority list. Maybe you love X-Men and want to give it a try. Survival City, zombie-based build and defend, literally telling you what to do in the title. Alright, reminding me of the very beginning of Clash of Clans, building your base, of course, or else it wouldn't be part of this video. And during the seasons, I like that there's seasons. Okay, so you get some stuff like that. You have some weapons that you could work with here for your characters, really cool. Day and night, I like that as well. At night, the zombies come and attack, and you need to defend against them. So this one does have a little bit of a difference from Clash of Clans. I like the seasons, and I like the day and night mode, and you have to build, defend, and survive. And the images look pretty solid. It looks like a bit of Farmville mixed with Plants vs. Zombies mixed with Clash of Clans. I'll tell you what, this one looks kind of fun. Maybe one that you're going to want to give a shot to. Look at this as well. They did a nice job on these scenes, building out the characters and the artwork for the game. It looks really solid. Maybe I should do a more in-depth guide with you guys on this one. I mean, from this initial page right here, it doesn't look like it's going to be good, but then when you look at the gameplay, it looks kind of fun. And I want to remind you guys, this is not a sponsored video in any way. This is me going through the App Store and seeing what's out there, what the competition is to Clash of Clans. Nothing is going to take down Clash of Clans ever. We know this. It's going to be the strongest city builder out there for eternity. But you have some other options like this one. This one is intriguing. I may want to play this one. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Battle for the Galaxy. LE. This game is probably the most different on the list from Clash of Clans, although it does have some similar elements. I love the trailer that's being played here, which is giving us zero idea of how the game is actually played. So good thing there's some pictures that I'm going to be showing you guys too, to give you a feel for what the bases actually look like, because we know the game does not actually look like this. More like that. So as we dive into the images provided here, you get more of that Clash of Clans feel. You get to build up your army and your mechs, which is kind of cool. I like that it's a mech-based game. You can get some cool weapons, annihilate your enemies, which is always fun, and you have your defenses to upgrade. Notice right here from this image that we do get that Clash of Clans feel, that base builder feel, but of course you're going to, because it is a base building game. What would it be if you didn't have a base to build? It also looks like this one is only available on Android, but you could again try on iOS. You never know if you'll have a lucky day, but this one, I like mechs, but it's not exciting. Not as much as some of the others we've seen today. And the last one on the list today, number 10, is Game of Trenches. And I feel like I did a sponsored video on this one years ago. It looks really familiar. All right, it's time to build. Building your city. A little bit different than Clash. A little bit of like Clash plus The Sims, maybe. Some flying by airplanes. Cool. All right, Game of Trenches. Let's look a little deeper. It didn't show much. Epic World War I combat. Online real-time strategy battles, build bases, grow your army, wage war, or forge alliances. Alright, so what we're looking at here is something that's kind of like a mixture of Clash of Clans and Rise of Kingdoms. That's the feel that I'm getting from it. It definitely has, look at that, Game of Trenches, GOT. And this one's available on Android. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, bringing you 10 games that are like, in some way, Clash of Clans, in case you're looking for something more, or in case you want to look at some games and laugh and say, wow, they're blatantly copying Clash of Clans. There were a few on this list that look intriguing to me that I may want to test out myself, or further test if I haven't already tested it. Let me know what you guys think below. Do you want to see more videos like this, exploring other mobile games on the market right now, whether they're like Clash, or whether they're not? Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out these ones before you go.